it for the second half. 1-1, that was a whistle. Braintree on the kickoff. 6 to the side. That's Manuel's side. 11 cuts in. Mark clears it to the side, out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Braintree. Okay, same starters for Brookline in the second half. It's Manuel, Mark, Isaac, and Ben Sander in the back line. 25 on the throw. He throws it toward the box. It gets headed away by Mark. It's at the edge of the box. It gets blocked. It's bouncing around the box, and it goes just over the top. It's going to be a goal kick for Brookline. Clock is not started. It's going to be a goal kick for Jacques. Sack. Matt got pushed, no call. That was Isaac off his head. Ben Sander put it out of bounds. So it's Ben, Jacques, Mark up top, Brendan, Jacob, Luca in midfield. Sub is coming in. Clock is started a little slow here. It's going to be a throw. He throws it top of the box. It gets headed toward the goal, out of bounds. They're pointing to a corner. It's going to be a corner for Braintree. They take a quick corner. Matt's on it. They throw it in front. It gets kicked away by that was Ben Sander. It's going to be a handball on Braintree player. Free kick for Brookline. They went for a quick corner. First minute of the second half. It's 1-1. Ben on the free kick for Brookline. Ben high in the air. Over 15's head. It's coming back. They screen. Ben Kaplan's after the ball. Brendan's behind him. And he shields it out of bounds. Ben's going to take the throw. Minute 30's gone by in the first half. Ben Kaplan throws it toward the box. Gets headed away by 15 on Braintree. That's Jacob. Jacob lines it up. He shoots it over the top. It's a football crossbar. Goalie's going to take it, the goal kick. He sends it out to his left. That's Matt's side. They put it to the middle of the field. It's going to bounce. That's Mark on the ball. Mark to the side to Ben. Ben's got Brendan on front. He sends Jacques. Jacques in the middle. Jacques on his left foot. Jacques again. He shoots, gets blocked out of bounds. It's going to be a corner for Brookline. It's going to be a corner for Ben. Wow. Brookline's got 5 in the goal. Ben to the far post. It gets headed wide. It was headed by Jacob. Just wide off the far post. We're just under 3 minutes into the second half. It's 1-1. Goalie on his left foot to midfield. It's going to bounce. 11 to the side. That's Ben Sander to the side. Brendan has it. Brendan to the middle. He's trying to find Jacques. It went past him. 4 has it. 4 to the side to 11. 11 to the middle of the field to 13. He goes to the wing. I think it was offside. No call. That's Zach coming out to get the ball. Zach's waiting for traffic to clear. He's in red. Zach floats to midfield. 10 off his head, 6 off his head. That's Luca. 10 had it for Braintree, back to 13. 13 flips it ahead. That's Ben Sander to the side. Ben clears it. That's Jacob. Jacob, he's got Brendan going up the wing. He comes back, he sends it to Luca. Luca crosses it to Ben. Ben's got Manuel running with him. Ben cuts it back toward the center. Ben to the center of the field. Here comes Brendan. Here comes the goalie. Goes down the side in front of the Brookline bench. Matt comes away with it. Matt in front to Jacques. Jacques in front of the goal. He shoots, hits it right into the goalie. He shoots again. It gets blocked by the defender. Goalie, timeout for the goalie. He got hit right in the solar plexus. Gotta hurt. It's going to be a throw for Brookline. Someone's limping off the field for Braintree. Number 20 is limping off.
Let's go, boys. Get her right here.
It's going to be Jacques on the throw. See how far he gets it toward the box. Jacques, edge of the box. It got headed away by, that was Ben Kaplan. That's Matt shielding it back to Brendan. Nope. So that's Jacob. Jacob to Brendan. Brendan's one behind him. Brendan sends it back to Mark. Mark pokes it ahead to Brendan. Brendan to Manuel. Back to Brendan. Brendan back to Manuel. He's making a run. Manuel tried to find Jacques on the wing. Manuel's back on the ball. He gets it to the corner. Here he comes. Slide tackle. Ball gets tackled away. Nice run. We are 6 minutes into the second half, 1-1. Jacques on the throw for Brookline. Jacques. It's high in the air. It's floating toward the goal. Oh, goalie punches it out. Who was that on the near post? That was Ben. Took out the near post player. It's going to be a corner for Brookline. That's what Ben does with this one. 6:30 into the second half. Ben low. It's in front. That was Luca. It gets cleared out. Luca tried to jam it in the near post. Didn't get there. Isaac stops the ball. Nice play by Isaac. Isaac's got Manuel on the side. He's got 5 yards in front of him. That's Ben Kaplan on the ball. Ben goes to the left. Ben keeps it inbound. Ben down the sideline. Ben to the middle. Ben. He shoots it. Hits the defender. Ben chips it in. It's Matt. It gets blocked. Goalie picks it up. He wasn't offside. Interesting plays. 7:20 into the second half. It's 1-1. Goalie boots it over midfield. It's going to bounce. That's Ben Sander. Heads it back to Zach. Zach to Ben. Ben Sander down the right side. Crosses in front of the Braintree bench. Brendan has it. Brendan to... I think that was Luca. Too far. 25 hits it into the Brookline bench. It's going to be a throw-in for Brookline. It's Jacob to Brendan. Brendan back to Jacob. Jacob steps over it. Jacob protects it. Jacob sends it back. Oh, it gets past Ben Sander. Gets cut off by Isaac. That's Jacob on it. Jacob heads it to, that's got to be Luca. Luca tried to back heel it. Jacob down the wing. That's Brendan. Brendan crosses it. It's a little high. Ben in the other corner. Ben turns. Manuel takes it. Manuel one on him. Brendan has it, one behind him. Brendan cuts by. He's got space. Brendan on the run. Brendan to the side. He needs help. They play an advantage. Ben Kaplan has it. Ben Kaplan, he chipped. That was a nice chip. He tried to find Luca on the back post. That's Jacob. Jacob to Ben. Ben Sanders shoots it. Gets hit by 15. Blocks it toward the Brookline bench. Ben Sanders slows him down. Number 2 sends it back. It's a broken play. They try to chip. Mark has it. Mark clears it. Mark clears it out of bounds. Another guy coming in. They throw it toward the top of the box. It bounces in. He has a shot. It gets 15, missed it. No, who was that? It rolls out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Brookline. We are 9:30 into the second half. It's 1-1. Zach on the goal kick for Brookline. Zach sends it down to his left. Then got pushed. Inside the 50. Inside the 50, yeah. Manuel on the...
Up with it, up with it.
He places it toward the center of the field, toward 15 for Braintree. That's Jacob in the air. It's head ball here. Jacob sends it back. 2 gets it, brings it down for Braintree. 2 has it. Brendan's on him. Brendan pokes it away. 2 turns. Sends a wing. Matt's on that side. Matt cuts him off. They try to go up the side. It's gonna... Zach's coming out. Zach picks it up. Zach sends it to Ben Sander. Ben Sander's got 10 yards in front of him. He's passing by the Braintree bench. Ben sends a long ball. He's trying to find Ben Kaplan. Ben Kaplan has it off his chest. Ben on his left. He shoots. Goalie scores. Ben Kaplan on the score. Ben on the score. It's 2-1 Brookline. Kickoff for Braintree. 6 has it, sends it back. They go up the wing. That's Ben Sander off his head. Brendan's after him. They cut it off. That was Jacob. Isaac clears it away out of bounds. It's gonna be throwing for Braintree in front of their bench. 2-1 Brookline. He's moving up the field a lot. He's in front of the bench. It bounces. Zach's going to come away with it. Manuel on the side. He's got one behind him. Manuel chips Jacques. It's going to drop. Jacques in front. He's got Luca with him. Jacques tried to shoot, hit the defender in the leg. 26 sends it back. They hit Isaac in the back. That's Ben Sander on the ball. Ben to Jacob. Jacob's got Luca with him. He sends it back to Ben. Ben Sander up the wing to Matt. Matt up the side. Matt crosses in front. That shot is a goal! Ben Kaplan on a great pass from Matt. It's 3-1. Wow. Wow. Nice shot, Ben.
Thank you, though, Hey, watch that side.
Braintree sends it back. 6 to the side. It's going to go out of bounds.
That guy wasn't there.
Let's bury them right now. Yeah, look. Turn. Go back.
Throw into Luca. Luca sends it back to Isaac. Isaac has got Zach in the goal. 26 is chasing him. Manuel, He's going to send it back to Mark. Mark sends it to Brendan. Brendan to Luca. Luca back to Mark. Mark to Zach. Zach sends it ahead toward Ben, headed by number 4. Mark on his leg. 6 makes a run. Isaac clears it with his left foot. That was Matt to Jacob. Jacob's got Luca in the center of the field. Jacob down the wing. He's got Matt. Matt looks up. Matt goes to his left. He sends it ahead to Jacob. Jacques goes down. It's a penalty. Jacques was in the box. It's a penalty. Ben is going to take the penalty here. 25-20 left in the second half. It's 3-1 Brookline. I don't have a great angle on his penalty, really. He shoots it. He puts it over the top.
In the air.
3-1 Brookline. It's going to be a goal kick for Braintree. 24-45 left in the second half. It's low. It gets headed out. That's Isaac clears it with his right foot to the sideline, out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Braintree, just inside of midfield. They throw it down the wing. Matt chases it. 10 tries to get it in front. That's Manuel off the side of his foot. It's going to go out of bounds. 4 is going to take the throw for Braintree. 4 to the middle of the field. That's Luca that cut it off. And it's going to go out of bounds. Throw in for Braintree. .25 is going to take the throw. He's a throwing specialist. He can get into the box. He throws it short post. It gets headed away by Ben Kaplan. 25 has it. He puts it back on goal. Zach, oh, it's off his fingertips, out of bounds. It's going to be a corner for Braintree. Just over 23 minutes left in the second half. This ball in the corner, he's chasing the other ball. Okay, we're ready for the corner. He puts it low. It got headed by Ben, out of bounds to the other corner. They got to take it from this side. Ben headed it away and it rolled out of bounds. Brendan's on the near post. Ben is inside of him. Zach is being interfered with the goalie. I think it's Matt on him. Post. It gets cleared by Jacob. Under 12. They shoot it. It's going to be over the top. Subs are coming in for Brookline with 22 minutes left in the second half. Matt is coming out and Ben Kaplan is coming out. This is Sebastian on this side. Goalie boots it to the right. It's going to go out of. He's going to go out of bounds. Zach punted out of bounds. They take a quick throw in. Brendan brings it down to. Who is that? Brendan on the right. He's got space. Brendan centers it. It's shot on this side by. Who was that? That was Sebastian. Who's taking it? That was a nice cross. Got to the back post. Brendan's gonna take it. 21 minutes, just over 21 minutes left in the second half. 3-1 Brookline. Brendan on the corner. Brookline's got 6 on the backside. They're making a run in. Here it comes to the goal. Just past Luca. Shot by Ben. It's in front. He shoots. It's a goal. That was Jacques on the goal. There was no offside. 4-1 Brookline. Jacques on the goal. Kickoff for Braintree. They send it back. They're going to go up the wing. No, 19 has it. 19 puts it on the ground. Brendan takes it. Brendan to Jacques. Jacques turns on his left. He's got Brendan. He's got Seb. He sends it back to Jacob. Jacob in front. It's a shot on goal. We're just over 20 minutes in the second half. It's 4-1 Brookline. It's going to go deep. It's going to bounce. Mark's after it. Mark brings it down. Mark, did he touch it? It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Braintree. 19:30 left in the game. It should be a throw-in. Watch your runners. 25 on the throw. And it's back to him. He's heads it out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Brookline. Subs are going to come in. Let's see, who is it? Lance is coming in. Dimitri's coming in. Dimitri's coming in for Jacques. And Lance just came in for Brendan. 18:45 left in the game. Goalie boots it. It's floating toward midfield. Hits the Braintree player in the head. That's Seb on this side. That's Tom, actually. That's Dimitri to the side. It gets cleared away for a corner. For corner for Brookline. So that's Tom wing 14. It's going to be Jacob on the corner. It's Jacob on the corner. They're making a run. Here it comes. It's toward the front. It gets headed over the top. That was Eric, I believe. That was Eric on the header. Put it over the top. 17:30 left in the second half. 4-1 Brookline. They hit it down their left side. 9 brings it down with his foot. That's Ben Sander. He clears it. Clears it up the wing. Here comes Dimitri. Dimitri on the ball. Dimitri brings it down. Dimitri shoots! Just wide. Dimitri on the shot. Nice run. Beautiful run. It's another goal kick for Braintree. It's 4-1 Brookline. 17 minutes left in the game. 16's gonna take it. 16 in the air toward midfield. Mark off his head. That was Rex that's in the game. 12 on the side. 12, Manuel's gonna shield. It's gonna roll out of bounds. Throw-in for Brookline. 16:30. That's Manuel to Tom. Tom turns, he has room behind him. Oh, Tom up the side. Tom Tom brings it back. Tom to Rex. Rex to, that's Lance. Lance to Isaac. Isaac to Ben. Ben Sander has it. He's got Lance in the middle of the field. That's Isaac on it. 12 has it. 12 to the left. Nice play by Ben to cut it off. Lance brings it back. That's Jacob with the ball. Jacob turns, sends it back to Zach. Zach to Jacob. Jacob turns back to Zach. Zach sends it to Mark. Mark on the ground. That's Lance past him. Tom comes back. It's going to roll out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in for Brookline. 15:30 left in the second half. Manuel to Rex. Rex back to Manuel. That's Jacob. Jacob up the middle. Jacob tried to get the wing, didn't get there. Who was that? That was Eric. Eric brings it back in front of the Braintree bench. Eric back to Jacob. Jacob turns. Jacob turns on it again. Sends it back to Isaac. Isaac to Mark. Spread it out, yeah. Mark to Rex. Rex to Manuel. Manuel to Tom. Tom turns. Manuel down the left. He crosses with his left foot. It's in front. It's through. That was Lance. Hit it off the player's arm. That's Eric on the ball. Eric gets hit. Eric goes down. Wow. No call. And it's going to go out of bounds. Eric got hip checked in the corner. Ben Sander on the throw. Ben 25 heads it away for Braintree. 12 has it. That's Rex push in the back. Gets away. It's getting a little chippy inside. That's Jacob. Jacob spins on it. Jacob in the middle of the field. Jacob on the ground. That's Eric. Eric to the wing. It goes out of bounds. He tried to find Ben Sander. 13:50 left in the game. 4-1 Brookline. Throw in for Braintree down their left side. Gets headed away. That's probably Eric. That's Dimitri on the ball. Dimitri to the right. Dimitri to the corner. Got poked away. It should be a throw in for Brookline. It's going to be, looks like Dimitri's going to take. No, he's going to leave it for Ben. Ben Sanders on the throw. Ben Sander on the throw. Ben in the, in the air. Jacob shoots it. It's high in the air. Goalie's going to let it go. There's a wind blowing from our left to right now. It's going to be a corner, it looks like. It's going to be a corner. Who's on the corner? Manuel and Isaac are back. It's chipped to the back post. That's Lance. Lance back in front. Goalie punches it out. That is... He got pulled. That was Ben Sanders. He tried to pull the shirt. Ben Sanders back to Jacob. Jacob high in the air. High in the air. It bounces. That's Tom under it. Dimitri and Tom. It gets cleared toward us. Over 17. And that's Jacob in the air. Rex is under it. He got pushed by 17. That's a foul. 12 minutes left in the second half. It's 4-1 Brookline. It's gonna be Ben Sander on the free kick. He's about 25 yards out. Two on the wall only. Two on the wall. Ben shoots, it's low, it's just wide. That was a nice shot. Subs are coming in for Brookline. It's 11:10 left in the second half. We'll get the subs in a minute. It's 15. Okay, we're down to 10:45. They take the goal kick. We'll get the subs in a minute. That was over Ben Sanders' head. The defense for Brookline is Manuel, Henry, Isaac, Ben Sander. You've got Lance, Rex, and you've got 15 in the middle. I know who 15 is. Ugo's in the game. Lance, Rex. They send it back. Oh! Isaac has it. Isaac sends it back to... Oh, it's Andrew in the game. There's a big subs at 11 minutes left. 13. That's Alejandro there. They send it in. Manuel cut it off. That's... It's gonna be. It's the red line. That's Lance. Lance to the right. He sends it to Ugo. Ugo right at midfield. Ugo gets pushed. Ugo sends it back. It gets cleared. That's Rex. Rex to Lance. Lance chips it up the field. There comes Sebastian. 22 plays it down the side. It's still in play. One on. Manuel sends it back to Andrew, who's in goal now. Andrew on the ground to Sebastian. Sebastian chips it in the air. That's 8 brings it. That was Rex. That's Tobin. Tobin in front gets deflected. It gets cleared out. Manuel has it. He sends it back to Henry. Henry to the side. There's no one in front of Seb. Up the side, he's got Rex. Rex to the side. Rex to the left. Rex turns on it. Rex turns, sends it back to... Who was it? Rex chips it in front. Over the back post. Out of play. New goalie's coming in for Braintree. 8:10 left in the game. Goal kick for Braintree. They drive it down their left side. It bounces. That's Isaac after it. Isaac, he should have let it go. Isaac cleared it out of play. That was a safe play. So Andrew's in goal. Manuel, Henry, Isaac, Ben Sander in the back. Rex. It gets headed on by 18. It was just wide. There was 7:20 left in the second half. It's 4-1 Brookline. So he's got 15. Andrew on his right foot sends it toward midfield. It's 22 in the head. 12 to the side to 18. 18 down the side. He's trying to stutter. Manuel's going to cut him off. He shields it out of bounds. 6:40 left in the second half. Andrew on the goal kick for Brookline. Andrew low in the middle of the field. That's Seb. Seb to the side, gets cut up by 18. Manuel clears it out. That's Rex. Rex to Alejandro. He still has it. He left it to the wing to Ugo. Ugo to 20. That's Lance on the ball. Lance. Who's 20? Oh, 20 is Zach. Zach's in the game. That's Alejandro up the wing. It goes out of bounds. He was trying to find Ugo up the wing. More subs are coming in the game. Manuel's coming out. Jude is in the game. And we'll set up the team in a moment. Let's see, who is that? I can't tell who's throwing in. I'd say that's Zach, but I'm not sure. That is, that's Tobin on the ball. Tobin backheeled it to Ugo. Ugo to Zach. Zach in front. It gets hit by Alejandro. Almost, it was on goal. It's the second shot of the game. 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left in the game. 4-1 Brookline. Goalie boots it out. It bounces toward midfield. That's Ugo watches it go out of bounds. So you've got Jude. You got Jude, Henry, Tyler, and Zach in the back. That was Ugo. 19. Ori, I thought he was a goalie. He's on the field. That's Henry to Jude. Jude has room. Jude up the field to Seb. 22 cuts it inside, and they call a foul. It's a free kick for Braintree at about the 45. 4 minutes left. You can hear Andrew with the calls. Player boots it to the far post. It's going to go over everybody and out of bounds. So back line for Brookline is Jude on the left, Henry, Tyler, and Zach. Midfield is Lance, Alejandro, and Seb. And the front is Tobin, Ugo, and Ori. That's Alejandro on the ball. He's in midfield now. He sends a wing. He's trying to find Ugo. Ugo's making a run toward the corner. Can he get to it? Ugo gets to it in the corner. Ugo around the defender. Ugo crosses it. It gets cleared out. Nice run by Ugo. 13 comes back for Braintree. He chips it to the side. 9 has it. Henry plays him off the ball. Goes out of bounds. Henry with a nice play going to the other side of the field. 2:45 left in the game. They throw it down the left side. He gets headed away by Tyler. That's Ugo on the ball. Ugo gets pushed in the back. That's a foul. Right in front of the Braintree bench. Lance is going to take it. Lance puts it up the field. It bounces. Here comes Tobin. 25 turns to the side for Braintree. Cuts it back. It's cut off by Ugo. 13 steps over it. That's Lance on him. Goes up the side. That's Zach. Zach to Ugo. To Tyler. Back to Ugo. Too far. Goes out of bounds. Throw in for Braintree in front of the Brookline bench. Oh no! It's gonna be a throw in for Brookline. Zach on the throw. Subs are coming in for Braintree. We're under 2 minutes. No, it's going the other way. So it's going to be a throw-in for Braintree. They throw it down the side. That's Lance on the ball. Lance dances with it to Seb. Seb, is he going to reverse it? He does. He gets it to Jude. Jude in the box. And they call Ori offside. He was offside on the play. 1:15 left in the game. 4-1 Brookline. 16 on the goal kick. Oh, he was offside. It's the offside kick. Free kick. 16 in the middle of the field. Ooh. That hit Seb right in the head. That's Ugo to the side. Ugo steps over it. 11. Ooh. Who was that? That's Zach. That's Zach's side. Zach to Lance. Lance to Ugo. Ugo to Alejandro. To the middle of the field. That's Jude. Jude protects with his body. Jude. Jude to Seb. Seb on his left foot. Seb. He puts it to space. It gets blocked. That's Alejandro in. He gets hit. Alejandro turns on it. They call a foul. There's 25 seconds according to the game clock. It's 4-1 Brookline. Clock is stopped. Stopped at 22.8. Free kick for Braintree. 16. He's going to put it out of bounds. So Jude on the throw. Jude, Alejandro, back to Seb. Seb down the side. He says it got deflected. They're saying it didn't get deflected. Sub is coming in for Braintree.
About 30 seconds. He's got official.
Yeah. 22 on the throw, down the side. Seb off his head. 22 to 9. 9's going to turn to his right. They got to cut off the runner in front. There's only one guy in front. That's Andrew's going to pick. Oh, Andrew's going to pick it up. Andrew bounces it. Andrew off his right foot. Boots it over midfield. That's Ori. It's in the air. Jude brings it down with his foot to Tyler. That's Henry to the side to Jude. Jude plays it to the left. Jude sends it back to the center, Alejandro. And that's the game. 4-1 Brookline. And they're going to mob the goalie, who's Andrew right now. 4-1 Brookline.